Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program, fuckers. And today I'd like to talk about the responsibility of receiving a wonderful gift. And I received an absolute honour. I received a 35-year-old bottle of single malt Scotch whiskey, A.D. Rattray. And this was bottled in 1976. Sorry, this was put into the cask in 1976, bottled in 2012. Now, fuckers, what do? I've been bestowed a great honour. One of ArchieLuxury's fans has given him a beautiful bottle of Scotch whiskey. And to put this in perspective, there's a lot of nouveau riche fuckers out there. Yes, this is a $700 to $1,000 bottle of Scotch, I would estimate. Guesstimate. So it's a very, very, very special treat. What does one do with such a gift? What does one do? And I was talking to my good friend, Mercedes Murray. And Mercedes Murray told me about his neighbour, one of his neighbours, who was the semi-famous Brisbaneite Doug Murray. That's the television presenter and newsman and weatherman, and he was a generally nice guy. He always wore bow ties, a bit of a eccentric fucker. Anyhow, Doug Murray's 62. And he's had some chronic back pain. And he went under the knife last weekend. The surgeon opened him up because there was some cancer. They had a look. Cancer spread throughout the body. They opened him up, took a look, sewed him back up and told him he's got 3 months to live. 3 fucking months to live. And it's when things like that happen, you realise these wonderful gifts you receive in life, like 35-year-old Scotch, they're not to be put onto the shelf. They're to be enjoyed and drunken with very special people. So I have formed the ArchieLuxury bucket list, fuckers. The ArchieLuxury bucket list. And I tell you, I've probably got a handful of fuckers who will enjoy this. That's it, fuckers, a handful. I've already given my 20-year-old son a sip. My good friend Jerry, who's made heaps of Scotch videos with me. Jerry's actually the boyfriend of my ex-wife. But that doesn't matter. Jerry's a cool dude. I've also shared it with Mercedes Murray. And who else do I want to share it with? I got Brian from Zircon Security and Debt Recovery. I want to share it with him. I've also got, there's Brian. Oh, and my old boss from KBR, Barry. Barry will be getting a sip of it as well. So that's the 5 key people. I also had Descartes, but he's not in Australia, so I can't really share it with him. I would love to, mind you, Descartes, if you're listening. Fly over. And then there's Greg Kinder. Look, if I see Greg in the meantime, I'd love to share it with him. So that's another possibility. But that's about it, fuckers. That's about it. And if there's any fuckers in Brisbane or Gold Coast region who would like to buy their way onto this list, I think $150 for a nip. What do you reckon? $150 for a nip. So if there's any local fuckers, you can always buy your list into Archie's bucket list. I mean, I'm a true prostitute. Everything's for fucking sale. So, but those are the key people. Those 5 fuckers. That's Archie's bucket list. And, when you're given a gift like a 35-year-old Scotch, you have a responsibility to enjoy it, savour it, and enjoy it with 5 people who you really like. And my father won't be on the list. My father won't be on the list. And you might say, well, Archie, that's harsh. He's not on the list. Why is that, Archie? And the answer is simple. He's not a Scotchman. It doesn't mean anything to him. He doesn't really like spirits, and it would be wasted. If he was a Scotchman, of course I'd share it with him, but he's not a Scotchman. Same as my brother. And besides the fact that my brother earns $250,000 a year, which really irritates the fuck out of me, they're not Scotch people. They don't like Scotch whiskey. So if you don't understand what a good Scotch whiskey is, I can't waste it on people who don't know the art. I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been the ArchieLuxury bucket list. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.